Introduction. Escaping Tokyo's neon glow. Tokyo, a metropolis of 14 million people, defined by flawless efficiency, quiet order, and hyper-modern geometry. Here, harmony is maintained through a delicate social code, silent train cars, immaculate public spaces, and an unspoken agreement to give others emotional distance. In the rush hour crowd, millions of people stand shoulder to shoulder, yet remain isolated in their own private worlds. But when the sun sets, a fascinating psychological shift begins. Step away from the neon-lit main streets. Follow a narrow, rain-slicked alley. Pass beneath the soft glow of a red paper lantern. And you enter another world. A Yokocho. Inside a wooden tavern barely larger than a walk-in closet, the invisible walls of Japanese society begin to dissolve. Why do people in one of the most technologically advanced cities on Earth seek sanctuary in a 5-seat bar that seems untouched by time? Tonight, we explore the hidden psychology and quiet brain science behind the Japanese Yokocho, and why it has become the ultimate third place for the modern soul. Chapter 1. The Architecture of Proximity. In urban sociology, the term third place, coined by Ray Oldenburg, refers to a social environment beyond the two primary spaces of home and work. It is a place where people gather informally, voluntarily, and repeatedly. But while Western third places, such as British pubs or Parisian cafes, often rely on openness and spaciousness, the Japanese Yokocho relies on the exact opposite: micro-architecture. In a space measuring less than 10 square meters, distance is almost impossible. Your shoulder may touch a stranger's. Your conversation may drift into someone else's. The boundary between private and public becomes beautifully thin. Environmental psychology tells us that humans usually guard personal space with great sensitivity. When that space is invaded, the brain can interpret it as a threat. Yet inside a Yokocho, this closeness is transformed. Because the room is small for everyone, the pressure becomes shared. No one is singled out. No one is exposed alone. The brain stops reading proximity as danger and begins to understand it as invitation. The architecture itself removes the performance of status. In these narrow wooden stalls, your job title, your company rank, your carefully polished identity, all begin to fade. You are not a manager. You are not an employee. You are simply another person at the counter, sharing warmth, smoke, and the brief comfort of being human. Chapter 2. The Neurochemistry of the Red Lantern. The experience of a Yokocho is a quiet symphony for the nervous system. It begins with the light. The traditional red and orange paper lanterns cast a warm, low-intensity glow. Unlike the sharp blue-white light of offices and screens, this light softens the body's sense of alertness. It tells the nervous system that the day is ending, that vigilance may loosen, that it is safe for a moment to rest. In this glow, the Yokocho resembles something ancient, a campfire, a small circle of warmth against the darkness. Then comes the ritual of Torizu Biiru. For now, beer. Before the menu is studied, before the evening is fully decided, the first drink creates a simple shared rhythm. One person orders, then another. Glasses rise. The room settles into the same small ceremony. Around them, charcoal smoke drifts through the air. Yakitori crackles over the grill. The scent of tear, salt, fire, and wood moves directly into memory because smell is deeply connected to emotion. A modest amount of alcohol lowers social tension. Warm light lowers vigilance. Shared ritual creates belonging. Food aromas awaken memory. Together, they form a gentle neurochemical shift. Dopamine, oxytocin, trust, ease. In Japanese society, there is often a careful distinction between han and tatame. Han is the true feeling. Tatame is the public face. The Yokocho does not destroy this distinction. It simply offers a place where the public face can soften. A safe decompression chamber. A narrow room where the authentic self may step, quietly, into the lantern light. Chapter 3. The Etiquette of Iki. Despite the closeness, a Yokocho does not descend into chaos. It is governed by an unwritten etiquette rooted in the Japanese idea of iki. Iki is difficult to translate. It suggests refinement without display, coolness without arrogance, consideration expressed without making a performance of kindness. In a space this small, selfishness immediately damages the atmosphere. So everyone participates in a quiet form of social mindfulness. If a new customer enters and there are no seats, people instinctively shift closer together. This small act is known as katayos, making room. It is not dramatic, it is not announced, it is simply done. True regulars also understand the art of leaving. They do not occupy a precious seat for hours over a single drink, while others wait outside in the cold alley. When the time is right, they settle the bill, say gochi susuma, and step back into the night. This, too, is part of the beauty. The yokocho is temporary. The seat is borrowed. The warmth is shared. For international travelers, entering a yokocho can feel intimidating at first. The language barrier, the unfamiliar customs, the intimacy of the space. But once you understand that the central rule is mutual respect, the fear begins to disappear. You are not simply an outsider looking in. You are being invited, briefly, into a living ritual of human connection. Conclusion. The lesson of the shadow. When we look back at the glass towers and glowing screens of Tokyo, we begin to understand that the yokocho is not an escape from the modern city. It is one of its cures. In a world that constantly asks us to be visible, productive, connected, and perfect, these narrow shadows offer a rare gift. The luxury of being small, the luxury of being imperfect, the luxury of sitting close to others without needing to explain yourself. The next time the modern world feels too loud, remember the lesson of the yokocho. Look for the narrow path. Find the places where your guard can fall, where the light is warm, where a stranger sits close enough to become, for a moment, familiar. Because sometimes, it is in the smallest forgotten shadows, beneath the glow of a red paper lantern, that we rediscover our truest selves. Thank you for watching the Japanese Wabi Sabi Journal. When you travel, do you seek the excitement of the city or the stillness of the shadow? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you wish to continue this journey into the heart of Japanese philosophy, please subscribe. Until next time, stay mindful.